Here we are in section 5.2, identify the greatest common factor. Ooh, with these big numbers, it's not easy to tell exactly which numbers are going in there, so I'm going to use that prime factorization. So this one is like 6 times 4, that's 2 times 2, that's 2 times 3. That's what 24 is. 96 is 12 times 8, 2 times 6, 2 times 3, 2 times 4, and 2 times 2. So we have 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. In 96, we have 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. Ooh, 336 is a big one. Let me see, 336. 3 looks like it'll go into that. 112. 2 comes out of that, 58. Nope, 56. 2 comes out of that, and we get a 28. And a 2 comes out of that, we get a 14. 2 comes out of that, and we get a 7. So this one's going to be 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. Times 3 times 7. There we go. So if we look, we have a 2, 2, 2, 3 in all of them. So that's the biggest thing that goes into all of them, and it looks like that equals 24. That's the greatest common factor. Good. Number 2, 120, 480, and 960. Well, if these zeros were gone, 12 goes into 48, 12 goes into 96. So with the zeros on, 120 is the greatest common factor. We don't even need to use that prime factorization stuff. Alrighty, for these next ones, let me see. This is 7 times 11. I don't know what 154 does. Holy cow. 2 and 77. 7 times 11. Hey, look, we have a 7 and 11 in both of them. Let's see what comes out with this 968. Oh, that's a big one. 2 and 484. 2 and 242. 2 and 121. 11 and 11. Oh, we don't have a 7 in there, so we do have an 11 that happens in all three of them. So 11 is the greatest common factor there. Number 4. Ooh, negative 13b squared, negative 12. Oh, there's nothing common between those two, so we're going to get a negative for the number. Let me see, we got a b squared, an ab, and a b squared. So I think we have a negative b that can come out of all of those. Negative is kind of optional. If you want to not stick that in, you could put b down. Number 5, 12a squared, 16a squared, 96a squared. Oh, obviously the a squared is in all three of them. Now, ooh, 12 and 16. They both go into 96, but what goes into 12 and 16, both of them? A 4. A 2 would also go in, but that isn't the greatest. Number 6. Let me see, between a 14, a 28, and a 77. Let me see, this has a 2 and a 7 in it. Oh, we don't get a 2 in 77. We do get a 7, though, so 7. Let me see, m squared. Nope, there's just an m in that one, so an m. N squared, no n, so 7m. Good.